Hey everybody, and welcome back to Lindsay's Little Library. So, I'm back with another book haul because I got epically spoiled for my birthday. My birthday was September 2nd. I turned 40. I actually still have all of the balloons. Yeah, it happened. It happened. It was unbelievable, the surprises and celebrations that my husband had planned. Including I had 40 things to look forward to. So one of them is a stack of books. He totally outdid himself. And then he also afterwards asked me to create a wish list that didn't just a wish list on Amazon that didn't just have books. I was like, why? Anyways, so I'm gonna talk to you about the books that I got for my 40th birthday. I also had a huge yard sign that was put out in the front yard so that all the neighbors knew it was my birthday. There was a surprise dinner planned. There was another surprise dinner planned with just my friends. I got a massage. It was unbelievable. I felt the love. And I felt the love from you guys and the number of happy birthdays I got from you as well. So thank you to everyone who reached out to me and wished me a happy birthday. It really was a fantastic day. But let's get through my stack of books that he acquired. One of them he cheated on. So we were at Costco that week and I ended up picking up this because Sarah is an immensely influential influence in my life. And me, who's like, oh my god, I could never read Stephen King, the way she talked about this made it feel like, okay, maybe I could read this Stephen King. So we were at Costco and I picked it up, put it in the cart, and I kind of forgot about it until I opened it. But whatever. So this one is Billy Summers, and it actually sounds like something my husband would really like too. So Billy is the man in the room with a gun. He's a killer for hire. He's the best in the business. Makes me think of like the Vince Flynn books, like the Mitch Rapp type series. Best in the business, and he'll do the job only if the target is truly a bad person. And so Billy wants out. But there's one last hit he has to do, and he's amongst the best snipers in the world, a decorated Iraq war vet, and a Houdini when it comes to vanishing after the job is done. So what could go wrong? How about everything? So again, sounds like something I could handle. It's not huge, so I picked this one up. I mean, I got it for my birthday. The rest I really did all get for my birthday. The next one that came in the mail that I opened up was the Twisted Ones by T. Kingfisher. This one is when Mouse's dad asks her to clean out her dead grandmother's house. She says yes. After all, how bad could it be? Answer, pretty bad. So grandma was a hoarder, which I have been in a few hoarder houses. That's no joke. And her house is packed to the gills with useless garbage. That would be horrors enough, but there's more. Mouse stumbles across her step-grandfather's journal, which at first seems to be the ravings of a broken mind, until she encounters some of the terrifying things that he described herself. Alone in the woods with her dog, Mouse has to confront a series of impossible terrors, because sometimes the things that go bump in the night are real and they're looking for you. And if she doesn't face them head on, she might not survive to tell the tale. That sounds, I mean, if that does not scream October, I don't know what does. All right, next one. This one I think Emily picked out for me is The Woods Are Always Watching by Stephanie Perkins. Let's see, it says bears aren't the only predators in the woods. So best friends Nina and Josie spent high school as outsiders. I can feel their pain. But at least they had each other. Now with college and 2,000-mile separation looming on the horizon, they have one last chance to be together, a 3-day hike deep into the woods of the National Forest. Simmering tensions lead to a detour off the trail, not a good idea, girls, and straight into a waking nightmare, and then into something far worse, something that will test them in horrifying ways. That's creepy. Next one I have is The Last Flight by Julie Clark. It says 2 women, 2 flights, 1 last chance to disappear. You might know a husband like Claire's, ambitious, admired, with deep pockets. Not my husband. But behind closed doors, he has a temper that burns as bright as his promising political career, and he's not above using his staff to track Claire's every move. What he doesn't know is that Claire has worked for months on a plan to vanish. A chance meeting at an airport brings her together with a woman who seems equally desperate to flee her life, and together they make a last-minute decision to switch tickets. Claire taking Eva's flight to Oakland, Eva traveling to Puerto Rico as Claire, and when the Puerto Rico plane crashes, Claire's options narrow to one impossible choice: assume Eva's identity, and along with it, the secrets Eva fought so hard to keep hidden. I wonder what Eva was running from. Then I have Cheryl Lapina's The End of Her. I already have this book, but don't tell it. I'll just take it back to Target. A long ago accident and a visitor out of the blue. I guess I could read this. Okay, Stephanie and Patrick are adjusting to life with their colicky twin girls. The babies are a handful, but even as Stephanie struggles with the disorientation of sleep deprivation, say that 3 times fast, there's one thing she's sure of: she has all she ever wanted. And then Erica, a woman from Patrick's past, appears and makes a disturbing accusation. Patrick had always said his first wife's death was an accident, but now Erica claims it was murder. Wow. Then we have The Burning Girls by CJ Tudor. This one is the same author as The Chalkman and The Other People, which I really, really enjoyed both books. And The Hiding Place. Oh my gosh, I read all of her books. All right, well, we'll just have to add another one to it. This one says, an unconventional vicar must exorcise the dark past of a remote village haunted by the death and disappearance in this explosive, unsettling thriller. All right. Dark history lingers in Chapel Croft. 500 years ago, Protestant martyrs were betrayed and then burned. 30 years ago, 2 teenage girls disappeared without a trace, and a few weeks ago, the vicar of a local parish hung himself in the nave of the church. Well, I'm sure they're all connected. Ooh, and it has little fire. Sounds good. I've heard good things. Next one he got off my list. He must have gone off of my list. Is The Lost Village by Camilla Sten. So this one, it says Blair Witch Project meets Midsummer in a brilliantly disturbing thriller. Documentary filmmaker Alice has been obsessed with the vanishing residents of an old mining town dubbed the Lost Village since she was a little girl. In 1959, her grandmother's entire family disappeared in the mysterious tragedy, and ever since, the unanswered questions surrounding the only 2 people who were left, a woman stoned to death in a town center and an abandoned newborn, have plagued her. She's gathered a small crew of friends in the remote village to make a film about what really happened, but there will be no turning back. Not long after they set up camp, strange things start to happen. Yes, please. All right, so that's all from my wonderful husband and kids. My sister got me the Hocus Pocus book, which I already have. So it's the story like the movie, and then there's a sequel of kind of a continuation of what happens. And then, ooh, we'll take that back. And then we have Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed. So it says, what happens when you do the right thing for the wrong reason? So Alex Chamberlain is a woman who gets what she wants and has made a living showing other women how to do the same. She is shocked when her babysitter, Amira, is confronted while watching the Chamberlain's toddler one night in the aisles of their high-end supermarket. Oh yeah. The store's security guard, seeing a young black woman out late with a white child, accuses her of kidnapping. A small crowd gathers, a bystander films everything, and Amira is furious and humiliated. Alex resolves to make things right. But Amira herself is aimless, broke, and wary of Alex's desire to help. At 25, she is about to lose her health insurance and has no idea what to do with her life. When the video of her unearths someone from Alex's past, both women find themselves on a crash course that will upend everything they think they know about themselves and each other. So those came from my sister. And then my amazing friend at work, we always trade books for birthdays because why not? Sent me Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix. Beyond excited to read this one. Don't know much about it. Don't want to know much about it other than it's a bunch of final girls who survive some sort of horrific crime coming together. And I'm assuming maybe something's happening. So vague, right? Next one is Kitchen Front by Jennifer Ryan. Beyond excited for this book. So this one is, we're 2 years into World War II. We are in Britain and they are starting to really feel the pinch. They are having to Their food supply is being affected big time because U-boats have cut off access to Britain. And in an effort to help housewives with food rationing, a BBC radio program called The Kitchen Front holds a cooking contest. And there are 4 people that are in the finalists who win. They basically win a job, and jobs are scarce. The person who wins this cooking contest gets to come and work for them as the co-host, first ever female co-host. So there's 4 women, and they're giving the competition their all, even if sometimes means bending the rules. So, sounds good. Historical fiction, and there's recipes. I'm not sure if there's something I can actually make, although lots of spam. Let's see, this one's, ooh, Audrey's fruit scones, that would be good. So we'll see. I may attempt to possibly vlog when I do this and maybe make a recipe or 2. It's kind of my plan, but I'm so excited for this. I think this would be a good book. So if you've read any of those and you have any suggestions of where I would start first, comment below. Otherwise, I don't know, this was great. I love the fact that I got some amazing books for my birthday. So again, thanks to everybody who wished me a really happy birthday. It was a fantastic day. Otherwise, comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.